Hey everyone, welcome to my, I forget what number, Flosstube channel though. My name is Jenna, and if you're new here, this is my YouTube where I talk about my plants and my cross stitch projects. Funny that I said plants first because it's supposed to be my crafting stuff. So about my cross stitch, my knitting, any other crafty adventures that I've gone on. And recently I have been making separate videos about my plants. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome back. I decided to record today because if I don't know when I'll record again. It's the end of the school year. I have 2 weeks left and then it's summer. But things have been like kind of crazy and busy, and then I really haven't been motivated. So I felt motivated now, so I figured let me just do my update now. And sorry that I'm still not looking at the camera. It's really hard to know where to look on here. So I apologize for that already in advance. Let me start my cross stitch. So there hasn't really been like a whole bunch of cross stitching going on. I also want to apologize in advance for the lighting. It's been a really overcast day, so it's really like cloudy, and I'm using my ceiling light thingy, so it's not the best lighting, so I apologize already. Usually I try to get some really good natural light, or I film my cross stitch videos in my bedroom, which I have like one of those daylight bulbs, and it's really good. But anyhow, into stitching. No finishes, no FFOs. I am trying to work on getting some stuff FFO'd. I'd love to. That's about it though. So I will just go into my whips. One whip I have to show is my Dark World map. And if you guys don't know, my computer died like 2 months ago or so. So I've been sharing with my boyfriend, but he doesn't have the same video editing software that I used to have. Yeah, so it's been a little hard to like edit my videos in the way that I used to. So I think I'm just gonna show where I am, and not gonna show what it looked like before. If I can, I will try to post pictures of what the finished piece will look like somewhere in the frame. But then again, I don't know if I can with his computer software that he has right now. So it's also prompting me to try to remember to start printing out paper copies of the fully finished piece. Anywho, this is my Dark World map. It is on 18 count white Aida, or Aida. And I did a whole bunch of work, more clouds over here, and then more of the brown over here. I mean, it's really moving along. I feel like it's taking forever, but then when I look at it like this, I really, really enjoy it. It just looks so damn good. Love it, love it, love it. Really wished I could have gotten like this whole top row done before the summer. Maybe that'll be like a little bit of a summer / end of the year goal for me, is to try to at least get that whole top row done and finally move down to the second row. Because I think this piece is now officially a year or two old, and I really haven't made as much progress as I wanted to on it, but that's okay. Because I also have really stopped buying cross stitch stuff and not really making a lot of new starts. But speaking, let's continue with whips before I do have one new start. Got really excited about it, but let's do whips. So that was Dark World, and now this month, or this rotation rather, I am working on another Pokemon TCG card by Birdie Stitching. So this is what it'll look like when it's done. It's of Meowth, and I'm doing all the black first. And I'm rotating like 10 hours on this. I think I've just decided that I'm going to do 10 hours on all of my pieces, even if they're big or small, because it's just easier that way. So here we go. Let me see if I put this behind it, if it... Ooh, uh-oh, not that way. Not that way. I kind of use recycled paper from work, like anything the children don't use. I throw it in my printer. There we go. So this is just on plastic canvas, 2/1. Love it. Very, very cute, and a really easy stitch. So it's like a good TV stitch piece. Loving that. do want to start doing some more cross stitch soon though. And another piece I wanted to show was my linen and thread Sal, mystery Sal from 2021. And I just realized like the month has just been going by so fast. June came out a while ago now and I haven't even started. I keep going back to March that had a lot of stitching for me. And I just remembered I need to start stitching June. So maybe tonight I'll start June. Because there really isn't a lot of stitching the past few months. I just am trying to catch up with that other stitching. So I'm doing this on just, I think it's a 16 count. It's an oatmeal-y Ida, 2/1. And I'm using 2 fancy flosses for this. I'm using a, oh boy, a Gentle Arts burnt orange is the orangey one, and then for like the yellow goldy one, it's another Gentle Art in Harvest Moon. So love the way this is coming out. But yeah, I keep, every time I finish a month, I keep trying to go back and finish March, because March had us doing these 3 bands here and I just really fell behind there. But this is June's block right here, so I'm not that far behind. I am keeping up with the blocks, those blocks anyway. Alright, gonna wrap this up, but I'll do it later. Just want to keep it somewhat organized. And then I did have a new start. So if you don't know, I've really gotten into houseplants. They've kind of taken over. It's been lots of fun, very therapeutic, and so I decided to start the Homely Houseplant Sal by Stitchonomy. I believe you can get this pattern on Etsy. So she did another Sal this year. It was the Homely Houseplant Sal 2, Stitch Along 2, and I just went back and decided to do the first one though. So hold on, I'm just getting, and I just started. So this is just, I don't know anymore, 16 or 18 count. I know I have another piece that's exactly the same size that I can use for the second one. And here's, and I think I'm doing the modern pop style one. There's like a modern, there's like a neutral. Oh, I have it right here, I think. Does it say on it though? No, it doesn't say. I forget, but anywho, I'm doing the one like this, and I'm trying to sub in like color and cotton when I can, because I've been in their thread club, but I haven't really used any of the colors, so that's a bummer. And then using just DMC for the plant, so that that'll all be uniform. And this is a little Monstera Deliciosa, which I really wish I could have, but I don't have space for it. But it is one of my favorite plants. I just think they are so beautiful. So I can at least stitch one. Love it. I'm almost done. I have another little leaf guy to do here. And then I think the next plant that they have you doing is a little cactus. Yep, so I'll be moving on. The little cactus will be right next to it on the table there. Love this. So I think that's all I have for cross stitching. I'll move into knitting, and I've only been working on 2 knitting whips. The first one is my, oh, whoa. Do I only have 2? No, yes, there's only 2 that I'm currently working on. So I'm currently working on a t-shirt design from this issue of Interweave Knits. Oh boy, yeah. I might have to edit that part out somehow. I just... Great! I'll have to see if I can cut it, but I took it off. So this issue of Interweave Knits is what I've been working on. Just gave away my address. Oh boy. Alrighty, and I've been working on, let me see if I find it. That really kind of threw me off. It's the Subtle Spring Tea. And this was supposed to be a knit along with my knitting group in my neighborhood, but it really didn't take off anywhere. So anyway, this is it when it's finished. I am making, what size am I making? I think it's like the extra large. I gave like 3 or 4 inches of positive ease in it for myself. And I am using and I think I won't have enough, which is kind of frustrating because I really tried hard to do my gauge and everything right so that I would order enough. I'm doing Knit Picks Shine Sport Weight in the color Wallaby. I think that's the color. Yep. And here is where I am. And I haven't tried it on yet. I have to put it on bigger needles to try it on. So I finally got through all of the lace yoke, and it's beautiful. And I was really diligent in, like, if I made a mistake, I went back and I fixed it. I really did not try to fudge anything. Oh, it's really showing up beautifully here. I love it. Feels a little bit heavier than I would have wanted it to be. Hopefully when I'm wearing it, it's not so super hot. I think this is just a cotton. 60% Pima cotton, 40% modal. I don't know if I know what that means, but I really am loving it. So I have a lot more to go on the body, like a lot more. And that's my little progress keeper actually that I'll be able to move up next time I work on it, because I try to keep my progress keeper there to show from my last video. So that's my old, so I really haven't done a lot. I did kind of burn out a little bit on this piece after I finished the yoke. But yeah, speaking of yarn, I have two yarn balls left, which I don't think is going to be enough for the sleeves and to finish the body. So I'm gonna end up having to order more, which is frustrating because then there goes my whole dye lot plan. Hopefully it won't look too bad. All right, and then I'm also making a sock. I'm doing the Simply Skip Socks by Adrienne Koo. This is my second time doing this pattern. And I am just using one of those Michaels yarns. It's this Perfect Pair yarn. I chose it because it's acrylic and there's no, and bamboo. And there is no wool in it because I'm making it for somebody who is allergic to wool, who let me know really late. So this is the second sock I'm making for them, but they weren't able to keep their first one. So here we go. I really like the pattern. And I love the colorway. The colorway is Born to Run, which I could have kept for myself because I love to run. And I am doing the New York City Marathon this year. How did that happen? I don't know. We'll see how that happens. Or how that goes, rather. Might be really bad, might be okay. My goal is to just finish. I have run a marathon before, for those who don't know. It won't be my first marathon, but if you do know, I have not been very consistent at all. And folks, I think that is it. I really don't have haul. Like I said, I haven't really been buying much, and I don't like to do haul anyway. But that's about it. I really hope my stitching will ramp up once I'm done with work. But that's it. Thanks everyone for coming on out. If you don't already, please subscribe, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Happy stitching, everybody. Bye.